Hi everyone, and welcome to Tarot for You 444. Today I'm doing a little bit of a channeling reading from outside today because the sun has got a really beautiful energy, and so I'm sort of, I'm wanting to send that through this reading and channeling to you. And you may also be able to hear birds today. They've been really active ever since this morning, and they're really beautiful birds actually, called corellas. And so I just wanted you to be able to hear the sound, of nature, I guess, coming through the reading today. So today I was just going to do like a general, divine masculine reading, because we're in the 1010 portal, and I think it's really important that the energies can come through to twin flames, and the divine feminine, who's usually the one watching the readings, has a clearer understanding of where divine masculine's at, so that she may lead. And also because I quite often get quite thorough messages coming through from divine masculine. So so I was about to get everything organized and clear my energy space to do this reading, and then I got a message from Spirit saying that divine masculine has a secret, and a few of, well, I'm not sure how many, but in the collective that I'm channeling for today, obviously he wants to get a message across. These birds flying around and making all sorts of noise, there are no accidents, I guess you could say. So it's a synchronicity. He's been really, really, really wanting to tell you this secret, and for some reason he can't express it. So usually when this happens, my throat chakra feels blocked, but it's not like that today. And I'm wondering, I think, he's been doing spiritual work. So I think he's been, making an effort to ground himself, or, shield himself, or perhaps even, do some sort of spiritual practice. So I'm not picking up the throat chakra thing today. Normally I start coughing when divine masculine's not saying something. So let's see. It's kind of interesting. Let's just see what this secret is. Okay, because it's quite a big one. And I think divine feminine might be a little, not shocked, but perhaps surprised about it. So I want to really delve right into, him in the 3D aspect of him. Okay, because I know I said yesterday, he's been coming through in the 5D, and that's really fantastic. He's been trying to communicate telepathically, even in some cases, divine masculine's been trying to merge with divine feminine, which is, divine feminine may feel that energy coming through, and it can be really intense and really, really strong. And so I wanted to just delve into the 3D physical aspect, because that's kind of, as spiritual as we can be, we still need to work out what on earth is going on in the 3D, because when we know what's going on with divine masculine in the 3D, then we can work with our own spiritual practice to lead in the 5D, so that it can help bring about hopefully the eventual union and mission of the twins together, which is really important. Okay, so we're going to take it from the perspective of, I'm going to read and channel this message together as a story. So I guess it's kind of like a letter. If he could write you a letter in the 3D, on paper, or if he could text it to you, this is what he would say if it wasn't a secret, okay? So he's being a bit cheeky, sneaky at the moment, I think, Divine Masculine. Which, let's see why. I'm even curious to see what's going on with this collective that I'm channeling. And again, there go the birds. I don't know if you can hear them. They're being so loud. For me, it's loud. It's also breeding season for these birds, because I'm located in Australia, and so it's springtime here. So the birds are looking for partners, let's say. So that might be a synchronicity for you too. Okay, so right now, the secret is that Divine Masculine has been wanting to communicate and offer an emotional offer to Divine Feminine. Okay, so this emotional offer is the truth. He wants to speak his truth. So we're gonna go on now as a story. So the story that's coming up is that Divine Masculine has been working really, really hard at trying to make a tangible decision. He knows that you are his counterpart. He knows that you are his twin flame, and he has been looking up these terms on social media, or on the net in general. He feels a little bit sneaky in a way, because he's feeling all this love, and he's been wanting to make a commitment, like a full commitment, for quite some time. But he had to go away and think really deeply about this, because there is something in the way. There is something on his mind that's blocking. It's not blocking the love, but it's blocking the abundance of having this love. Okay, so let's keep going. Alright, so he sees Divine Feminine as a highly spiritual soulmate, twin flame. He understands that, this love is destined to be. He wants to come in quickly, and he has wanted to come in quickly, but he's just got so much going on emotionally. He's like, really, it's actually a confusing energy where he's like, oh my God, I love her, I want to marry her, but would she want to live here? Would she want this ring? Should I buy her flowers? Should I tell her she's my queen? Should I send her a song? Should I write down everything I think? Am I coming on too strong? Would I come on too strong if I came in? And if he has already come in, is he being too much? Is he being too emotional about it? Is he, has it happened all too quickly? Or have I been too slow? So then we get this sense of an angel has come in. Now, so if you don't believe in angels, that's fine, but it's like this magical source energy has come to him. So he might have done a meditation, or he might have even been sitting at work and daydreaming, and then he's just gone and realized all of a sudden, he could have even been looking at the moon or the stars, or taking a bath, or in nature, and he's just had this realization that he just wants to travel really quickly to Divine Feminine. Like he's urgently lusting for her. He wants to create a happy home, and it's not just, this, I want to be with you intimately. It's a lifetime commitment that he wants to make. And so that's really beautiful. And in fact, what's happening now is that he's realizing that, time is of the essence. Like, it's time to move, it's time to take action, it's time to manifest, regardless of work, regardless of situations. Because without Divine Feminine, he's feeling like he can't sleep, he's feeling like he can't eat at times, he's feeling like he can't heal, because he feels as if Divine Feminine is so many things to him, and without her, he can sometimes feel that he can't tame himself, because when Divine Feminine is in his life, she calms him, she makes him feel abundant, even if he doesn't have, monetary abundance or other types of abundance. When Divine Feminine comes into him, he really feels like she is his greatest resource. So now what's coming through is, this whole thing that he's keeping a secret is, there's no justice in keeping the secret anymore. Because if you hold on to a secret that's so big like this, it's like if you had, the cure for cancer and you just didn't tell anybody, which, of course, many people believe is actually what's going on in the world, that they do have cures for things. But regardless of bringing that up, it's like he knows already that Divine Feminine is going to create balance for him. And all he longs to do is be her counterpart. He doesn't want any more sleepless nights. He doesn't want to be lonely anymore. He doesn't want to, take on life by himself. He wants to work towards something tangible. He doesn't want to feel alone anymore. He wants an end to heartbreak. He wants an end to any kind of suffering that he's had in his life. And he doesn't necessarily feel like he's got enough to offer. He doesn't necessarily feel abundant enough, or like he can move some of these blocks out of the way. And so right now, for some of these Divine Masculines, they've gone into hermit mode. They've gone into, a place where they just need to think about it for a minute. Because when the male energy goes away and has time to think, that's when actually love is created. So love isn't created necessarily in the moments that you spend with someone, as much as it is in the time apart, because it's the time apart that gives him the realization that he needs you, because when you're not together, he's thinking of you, and that's really special. So if he has gone away for the minute, it's because he is struggling to find the right words to say to you, and his soul and his 3D aspect is saying that it's really hard right now not talking to you, but no, I'm connected to you no matter where you are. He's also saying, do you even realize how amazing you are to me? I need you because I love you. He gets to the point where he feels that he's somewhere between giving up and seeing how much more he can take, because there are blocks to this union. And perhaps he does need to do some clearing on some of his own issues. He also says, you are my heaven on earth, and I smile whenever I get a message from you. So those messages are really beautiful. And let's just get very quickly, I just want to see what Divine Masculine's next steps might be perhaps because of the 1010 portal coming in, and there's so much love and light and peaceful energy. Even though it's been intense, it's just so beautiful now. You know, like the birds are singing, the sun's shining. It's kind of like that whole after the rain kind of feeling. You know, when the sun comes out again, it's just really beautiful. Okay, so right now he's focused on work. Like there's some stuff he needs to do regarding work. So although he loves you and although he feels all these things about you, he may not be able to get to you right now because he's focused on building. And remember, when Divine Masculine's thinking of building, this particular collective is thinking of building so he can build up his resources so that you can start your life together. He believes Divine Feminine will be a very caring mother, and we're getting the springtime coming in. And so wherever you are, spring is for right now, like where I'm located, but that may be different where you are. Okay, so the last message is that Divine Masculine really secretly longs for these new beginnings, and he you know, he wants to take care of you, but he also wants you to take care of him. He also may be starting a new enterprise of some kind related to work, and he also really feels like soon he's going to have to speak this truth, because it's, you know, it's a lucky truth. He believes that it's going to be triumphant, and he believes that he's strong enough to do it as well. He wants to build. He really wants to build for the sake of the relationship. And I think those messages that are coming through are really beautiful, because, you know, the whole passion energy is coming through, and you know, it's not just about sex, not just about, you know, reuniting in that way. It's about actually spending a lifetime with someone, you know, wanting to be, you know, best friends with someone, wanting to tell that person your dreams and build upon those dreams, and, you know, create a family or create a mission, or you know, be in your joy every day together as a couple. And that's something really beautiful that you know, you think is only reserved for you know, romance novels or you know, movies. So I think that's pretty much all I have for you, apart from some of the signs. Other signs, just quickly, that I'm getting from Spirit, and that is swans are coming through really strongly, and doves, and all types of different birds. I'm getting water and emotion coming through, and I'm also getting the feeling of you know, it's that love that you can't shake, that love that you know, if someone broke up with you, if, you know, you'd been together for a long time, and you tried to accept it but you just couldn't, it's that feeling of, you know, the Divine Masculine just realizing that no one else is going to be the one for him. So that's a really strong energy. The other messages coming through is sun. So work on you know, work on making sure you go out into the sun, because the sun is very healing. And also your solar plexus can perhaps use some work just to give yourself a bit more strength or self-confidence. That can be for both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. And okay, what else is coming through? I'm getting bricks, like bricks and mortar. Maybe perhaps real estate of some kind. I'm also getting legal issues coming through, perhaps marriage or divorce, or even, you know, people having difficulties with authority in some way, shape or form, but that's going to come through and be okay. also feeling really, really strongly that, you know, if you don't cut the cords from negative people, places, or things, you know, energetically in your mind, that can also affect your energy. So, you know, even if you're eating well and doing exercise and meditating and doing all that, you know, make sure you're cutting the cords, make sure you're shielding yourself, make sure you are, you know, hanging around with people, places, and things that are good for your mental health. And if you need to reach out to me or to a friend at this time, especially if Divine Masculine isn't around at the moment because he's got things to do, then feel free. My information is below in the description box. I can offer one-on-one coaching. I do ascension packages and also twin flame or soulmate readings. I've also recently been doing past life readings, which have been coming through quite interestingly as well. So yeah, if you need me, please contact me, and you know, please know that you are not alone on this journey, and that you know, it's divinely protected. No matter what's happening in the 3D aspect of it, it's always protected in the 5D. So I'm sending you so much love and light. And just very quickly, you know, we did get the twin flame card twice in this reading. So people who love the Four of Wands and also the Lovers card came through really strongly. So, you know, if you're into tarot and you understand those aspects, then that might be of use to you, just to know as a confirmation. Okay guys, have a lovely day wherever you are in the world, and enjoy the 1010 portal because the energies are really beautiful. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.